Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fahrenheit, or, if you're from North America, you'll know this game by the Indigo Prophecy. The, Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit, I'm just gonna call it Fahrenheit here. I have the European release, it doesn't really matter. Just grabbed the first torrent I could. Classic game from the PS2 era. Played it as a young teen, I guess, 12, 13. Very, very good. I liked it. It was made by the people who went on to make Heavy Rain for the PS3. And for one of the first times ever, you'll notice I do not have a cursor on the screen, because I'm using a controller. I need to get some use out of this damn thing. Alright. And, actually, I would do the tutorial in this case, but it's so pretentious. It's so terrible. Anyway, if you can follow the storyline of this, you're a genius. This game will very quickly break down and make 0 sense until the end of the game. Then it kind of makes sense. And even then, only a select few people will actually understand what the hell the game was about. So, buckle up. Things are gonna get weird. Pretty quick. Made by Atari. When was the last time Atari published a game? I'm trying to think. I don't think it was ever. I think this was the last game they ever published. Maybe. It's been a long time since I've seen an Atari logo on it.
Things are never quite what they seem. We think we understand the world around us, but we really only see the outside, what it seems to be. I used to be just like you. I believed in humanity, the newspapers, soap commercials, politics, and history books. But one day, the world kicks you in the teeth, and you don't have any choice but to see things the way they really are. My name is Lucas Kane. My story is the one where an ordinary guy has something extraordinary happen to him. Maybe it was supposed to happen. Maybe it was my destiny or my karma or whatever. I know one thing for sure. Nothing's ever going to be the same again.
Alright. So before we begin, I meant to do this before, but I'm actually going to need to configure my controls a bit. Because I did the tutorial on my own just to make sure I had my controls configured correctly, and I remember now that I didn't.
It all started right here. Where else could it happen? New York, capital of the universe. The chessboard destiny chose for the last big game. I was just another pawn living my pawn's life. Until that night, when my life descended into chaos.
Whoa. My controller is rumbling like shit right. You guys can hear that. Note to self, turn off rumble. Holy shit. I could use this thing as a fucking vibrator playing this game. Good God. If I try and hold on to the vibrations, my hands go numb. So, everyone meet Lucas Kane, our protagonist. And he's just committed murder. Can you get... I hope you guys can hear this. This is... I don't think it's necessary to make my controller beat with a... or vibrate with a heartbeat. Anyway, yes.
What have I done?
We've just committed murder. First thing, I'm going to go into options. Dear God, I need to change some stuff. Okay, that should be okay. Yeah, mental stats can be button 7, that's fine. I think. I hope I changed the right one. No. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, good lord. Well, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to set using the keyboard. Son of a bitch. I apologize. I do not use controllers all that often. Okay, let's see. Run. Run should be that. Switch character should be that. Mental stats, that. Special, that. Previous camera, this. Next camera, that. Look, that. Pause, that. PDA, that. Yep, okay. Now, where the fuck's the rumble setting? There. Let's not have rumble on. Alright. Yes. We've just committed murder. Let me double check here. Okay. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure all my buttons are coming correctly. Probably taking this off.
I didn't want... It was like a dream.
You see, this is the problem, Lucas. Your first instinct isn't immediately to start cleaning up after yourself. You're busy panicking. Now, come on.
Quick. I've got to get out of here, but before somebody comes in here.
Alright. So we're going to... Oh no, I have to... There. Alright, let's see if I can figure this right. There we go. So this is... The entire game is basically a series of quick time events. This is so much easier on the keyboard. Not gonna lie. You know, I think I'm just gonna play this on the keyboard. Fuck it. I know how this game works on the keyboard. That's how I originally played it. I wanted to try and get some mileage out of my controller. Apparently. Hang on here. Controls. Keyboard and mouse, please. Alright, well, so much for the controller. That went about as terribly as you could hope for. Alright. Oh. Alright. No, crap, I didn't want to look at the window. I wanted the mop. Fuck.
It's barred up. I can't get out this way.
Damn, I didn't want to do that. We're going to brush up our mess here. Damn it. Alright, there we are. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Now, let's see. We also have to hide the knife. So if you're not following, I apologize. This is sort of a timed section.
The knife. I've got to get rid of it.
I kind of have to... Eventually the cop's going to get up and go to the bathroom. So, this is sort of a time section that I have to worry about here. We need to...
Out of order.
We need to wash up. So yes, the game is a series of quick time events. As well as a bit of an RPG, I suppose you could say. Alright, that's everything we need here. We can get out of the bathroom now. We're good. That buys us a little time. Now, we're going to sit down at our table. We're going to take a bite of our food. And pretend nothing happened. This is mostly to restore our mental state, because I went through the bathroom quickly, I gave myself some time. And Pay the bill. Pay the bill. We don't want to walk out without, you know, we don't want to act unsuspicious or anything. We got some time. Time to kill. Oh, like I said, don't want to act suspicious. Totally did not just commit murder. Alright, that's good enough, I think. Let's get going. Morning officer, or late night officer. Let's get the hell out of here.
I need to get out of this neighborhood before the police get here.
On a more serious note. And there we go. Hey, the officer's finally standing up. Perfect. We had some extra time to kill, but, you know, we're just gonna take the subway. Let's get the hell out. There. Like I said, it's kind of a time section, so for those of you that are questioning what just happened, we were possessed, and we just committed murder. And, we have no idea what the hell we just saw yet. Should probably move that cursor.
Nobody goes anywhere. A crime has just been committed. I'm going to have to ask you to stay calm and wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.
Haha, dodged that bullet. Alright, so we're going to be playing our second set of protagonists.
Dog's Diner, that's it. Why do they always wait for me to go on duty before they start killing each other in the middle of the night?
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in the city has it in for me.
If you want a bitch, do it inside. That way I don't have to freeze to death listening to it.
You're the boss, Carla.
Alright.
In 5 years on the force, I've seen some murders. But you never really get used to death. You just learn to live with it, that's all. I still don't know if it was fatigue, cold, or something else. But I clearly remember the bad feeling I got when I walked into that restaurant. As if some part of me already knew that this time, something was different.
It always is. So, this is Detective Carla Valenti, and our partner, Sergeant Tyler Miles.
How's it going, McCarthy?
Evening, Inspector. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Martin.
So, what happened?
Homicide. I found the body in the toilets. I had to go before I went home.
What were you doing here? Were you on duty?
I wasn't. I just happened to be here when the murder happened. I like to come by here after work. Kate's Coffee is the best in the East End.
Do we have a suspect?
A client left just before I found the body.
How was the victim killed?
With a blade, from what I could gather. But we should wait for the autopsy.
Is the body still there?
The boys from the morgue were waiting for
You have
me
a
to
very
get here
limited time
before
to select
moving
what you're
it.
doing up here, so
Nobody's been
you're
in
going to
the
see me
toilet
acting
since
very
we
quick.
found
I
the body.
apologize. I have to click and drag, so, the
Which
table.
table was the suspect sitting at?
Oh, he was sitting at that table over there.
Is that the waitress over there?
Yeah, Kate Morrison. I think that you should interrogate her. If you don't mind me saying, go easy on her, Inspector. She's still in a state of shock.
Thanks for your help, Martin. It's late. I think you can go home and get some sleep.
I'm gonna wait until you're finished with Kate, if you don't mind. I want to make sure she gets home okay.
Alright, so we're not only playing the criminal, we're also playing the cops, which is odd to say the least. First things first, we're going to the table.
Huh. Here's his fork. But where's the knife?
We're going to look under the table.
A book. The Tempest by Shakespeare. If this is his, it's a pretty weird book for a killer to be reading. Garrett, there's a book under this table. Why don't you check it out for prints?
You got it, Carla.
Alright, let's see.
A cup of coffee and a soft drink? That's weird. He's a caffeine addict, or else he wasn't alone. Gotta remember to check with the waitress on that.
Yeah. And the bill.
Well, the coffee's not on the bill.
He wasn't alone.
Traces of blood. The killer was at this table. He came back and sat down after the murder. Garrett, there are traces of blood in this booth.
Okay, I'll go take a look.
Alright. Well, that's mostly all we need to see out here. Let's see. We don't need to do the phone because we didn't escape through using the phone. You can call for a cab or whatever. Now, here you have to ask a question. It didn't show us where we hid the murder weapon. It's actually Schrodinger's murder weapon at this point. It's actually hidden in multiple places. No, is it? Yeah, I thought it's that one. Or is it? Yeah, Carla goes in that one. I think we're gonna get it out of the toilet today. So we're gonna need Tyler for this one, I believe. Flush the toilet multiple times. I swear, the murder weapon's actually in that toilet. It's one of the places it can be anyway. And it can exist, I don't know. I think if we go over here though, with Carla? Really? Where the hell did I hide the murder weapon? I know one of the places it'll be in is in that bin, but I swear, if you flush that enough times, maybe it's the other one. I've forgotten. It's fully possible. I swear it's in the toilet somewhere. Ugh, whatever, fuck it.
Do you know if anyone has contacted the family?
Not as far as I know. Oh, right, I get it. I'll take
Fine,
you.
we'll fish it out of the trash can. I swear it's in the toilet.
Unless there's a gang running around hiding bloody knives in toilets, I think I might have found the murder weapon.
Great. Tell Garrett, have him check for prints on the handle.
Okay.
Alright. I hate Tyler. Carla is a much more interesting character, I find. Have to be careful. You don't want to let anyone's
Why is
mental
there
state
blood
hit
here?
0. Though,
Did you find anything?
Possibly. I don't understand why
if
there would be
anyone
blood here.
runs out of mental state,
Maybe it belongs
then
to
they
the
commit
victim.
suicide, and
Not likely. Get Garrett to analyze it.
that's kind of a
And we'll
problem.
know for sure.
No trace of a struggle. Looks like the guy was taken totally by surprise.
Alright. So, we got the murder weapon. Let's also examine the body.
Several wounds on the left side of the chest, in the area of the heart. They appear to be knife wounds.
Of course they are, Carla. Of course. Very good. That's more or less all we need. I think. Yeah, alright. Now we need Tyler. Because if you were paying attention to what Carla said, she told Tyler to do something. Which is annoying with these two. Sometimes you have to do certain things with certain characters. In this case...
You look hammered, Tyler.
Yeah, this is my third night on call in a row. You know me, man. If I don't get my beauty sleep, it's Zombie City.
You should be out of here pretty soon now.
You don't know Carla. She's capable of keeping everybody up till breakfast. Man, she is by far the most stubborn girl I ever met. Hey, Garrett. Carla wants you to verify 2 or 3 things. Don't worry, I wrote it all down on this paper so you wouldn't forget.
I had a feeling that Carla was going to keep us up a little longer.
Yeah. There we are. Alright, just most of the stuff that we had to do. And with Tyler, we can come over here and get ourselves some coffee. You'll notice that I have to make the gestures up here using my mouse. That's one of the ways the game is played. So the mouse is kind of a tool for control. Now, there is the hobo in the back alley, but I have nothing I want to say to him. Talking to the hobo in the back alley only leads to trouble. And I say that because... I'll go show you the hobo. Now, on the way out after, I will show you guys the hobo, but I'm not going to talk to him because God, if
Kate?
you take the right conversation options...
I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few questions?
If you do the good conversation options, minus
No.
10.
Go ahead.
You can get, if you choose the bad ones,
Did you know the victim well?
minus 25.
John was a regular. He came every Monday. He always ordered the same thing and left a nice tip.
Can you tell me anything about the customer who left just before they discovered the body?
He was just a normal guy. I didn't really pay any attention to him.
What was he like, Kate? Do you think you could describe him for me?
I only saw him for a few seconds. I guess he was about average height, fairly young. That's all I can remember.
What was the man doing before the murder happened?
He was there for a while. He was reading, I think.
That book under the table, it must have been his. Was John here alone? Did he speak with anyone?
John always came alone. We chatted a bit, the weather, his job, the usual stuff. He never talked to anybody else.
Do you know whether the victim had any enemies? Anybody that might want to kill him?
John was just a nice, normal guy. I can't see why anybody would want to kill him.
Alright.
There was a cup of coffee on his table. Do you remember whether he
This is
was
why you
the one
talked
who
to her
ordered it?
last.
A cup of coffee? No. No, I'm certain he didn't order any coffee.
See, there's something going on here.
Can you tell me what you saw?
There weren't that many people tonight. It's usually pretty calm during the week. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. I didn't even see John get up. Oh my God.
You have to try to be strong, Kate. I know that this has been a shock for you, but you're the only one who can help us find the suspect.
My shift was almost over. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. John got up and went to the restroom. The man must have followed him, and then he must have snuck out afterwards because I didn't even see him leave.
What happened next?
Martin
That's what
went
acting
to the
inconspicuous
restroom,
does. It means she
and
gives less
that's
information.
when he found John.
Did you happen to notice anything strange about the suspect's behavior before he went into the restroom?
No. Wait. Yes. I remember something. I came back at one point just to check whether he needed anything. He didn't answer me. He just stared straight ahead. It was weird. I didn't push it. I thought maybe this guy is a little crazy. God. If I had only known.
Do you think that you would recognize the suspect?
I'll never forget that face.
Perfect. Do you think that you could come down to the station tomorrow and help us construct a likeness of the killer?
Yeah. I'll do whatever you think I can to help catch him.
Thank you very much for your help, Kate.
I hope you find the bastard who did it. People like that just don't deserve to live.
I promise you, we'll do everything in our power to find him. Go home now and try to get some sleep. Martin will make sure you get home okay.
Now, you can purposely not get certain pieces of evidence to make the investigation easier or harder, but the end result's the same. The game gives you 3 free pieces of evidence, always, no matter what, that you can use to figure out who the killer is
Good night.
eventually. But you can make the investigation easier on yourself and have more pieces of evidence to work with. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go talk to the hobo. And the hobo's great. Like I said, we don't need to really do anything because we didn't use the phone.
Tyler, I'm gonna take a look outside.
Hey, here's the hobo.
Good evening, sir.
Whoa! Hey, babe. What can I do for you?
Someone was killed in that restaurant tonight. Did you happen to see anything or anyone unusual?
Did I see something? Huh. I don't see nothing. I mind my own business.
Cold enough for you?
Yeah, well, luckily I got this to keep me warm. You want a little splash?
Okay, I'm gonna go try to get someplace warm. Take care of yourself.
I took the tamest options possible when talking to the hobo. I thought it was -10 I'd get, not -5. We're back to Tyler here. Because there's one other thing we can do to improve Tyler's mental state. I try and keep the mental states fairly high, because there are like timed events like QTEs that you can fail and it will reduce your mental state significantly. And basically it's like a health bar for your people.
Hello?
It's me. Did you already fall back asleep?
Tyler? What time is it? Oh, hell. When are you coming back?
I won't be long, baby. Go back to sleep. I'll be there when you wake up. Catch you later.
Alright, well, we're done here, so let's take off. We've pretty much examined everything we need to. Oop. Got most of the mental state increases.
Man, I can't keep my eyes open. I'm gonna go see if Carla's done yet.
Alright, Carla has to be the one who leaves. That's right. Fine. Okay. Well, I guess that time to take off for us. And that's going to be the end of the first chapter. So.
Tyler's got the keys to the car. I better go find him.
Alright, we actually have to talk. Heaven forbid these two ever have to fucking communicate. You can believe it.
You ready to go, Tyler? I think I've seen everything I need to see.
Are you sure? We can take another look around if you want.
Nope. We're
Nope,
good.
we're good. Let's head home.
Wow, I said that before Carla
let's
did.
bust.
It's time to get back to the car. I'm dead tired.
Ah. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Alright.
A nightmare. It was all just a horrible nightmare.
Nope.
I didn't kill anyone.
Nope. You certainly didn't kill anyone. Not at all.
I
Well,
wasn't
maybe a little
dreaming. It all really happened.
Maybe just a little bit.
I'm gonna get ready and go to work.
Now, the problem with this is...
Oh, my head. Feels like somebody shoved a steel bar in my brain and then melted it.
Okay, you know what?
Make it stop.
I'm just gonna do something for hilarity's sake here.
That should help my migraine.
Well, no,
Notice
it's not.
reads, don't take with alcohol.
There's alcohol in the apartment that we can drink. If we take that with the medicine, then we're in trouble. Right, we have to answer the phone. Tiffany's calling, I believe. This is another timed sequence, though.
Lucas,
I know,
it's
it's our
good to
brother.
hear from you. I thought I called to find out if maybe you wanted to go to Mom and Dad's tomb together. And to be honest, I thought it might be a good excuse to get back in touch with you.
I need to see you, Marcus. I'm in big trouble.
What are you talking about, Lucas? What happened?
I can't really talk about it on the telephone. It's serious, Marcus.
I'll meet you in half an hour at the park.
See you there.
Alright. Now, like I said, we're on a timed sequence right now, so I got things to worry about. And that's the thing, this game is very terrible about letting you know what a timed sequence is. So first things first, you want to shower, get the blood off. That's good. Medicine cabinet. Patch our arms up. Actually, Vienna, it's really late at night for me. I'm in North America. Really early in the morning for you Euros, though. There. Oh, hello. Yeah. There are some things that can do a lot of damage to your mental state really quickly. Now, this game isn't totally unfair about the time sequences. Oh, the first one's pretty, you know, can take first-time players as a surprise, but take first-time players by surprise. This one, you have a chance to see what's coming. And, I believe eventually I'll
The
get
clothes
premonition.
that I was wearing last night, they're covered in blood. I'd better not leave them there.
Alright. Okay, so we're going to toss that in there. That's good. Alright. Almost done cleaning up the evidence. Now we just need to get that done.
The sheets are full of blood. I can't go back to bed. I'm not tired anyway. This will hide the blood, in case anyone comes in the room. I'll change the sheets later.
Let's get changed. There. A nice, respectable outfit. I wonder, can we get out of here before the cop comes? There's no way that the game lets us out, right?
Locked. I must have dropped the keys somewhere in the apartment when I got in last night.
Yeah, you dropped it right on the table. Actually, we're not going to leave. We're not leaving. I haven't even gotten the premonition yet, so I got time. I mean, this game can be pretty generous about, you know, how I say timed sequences. Is it in here? There we go, bonus card. Bonus +5. And we'll grab the other bonus card, then we can head out. There isn't anything else to do here. And hey, I'm dodging the cop inspection. Oh, right. Don't look at the Raven. What? The card isn't here? Alright, so we have to look at the Raven then. That's, I think, -10. Or is that the next time we have to look at the Raven? Yeah, it's the next time. There we go, bonus +10. Alright. So, let's get the hell out of here before the cop gets here. Oh.
New York police, please open the door.
It's
The police. They know.
yeah. I guess it doesn't let you leave that easily.
Are
Usually
you
get a premonition
Lucas
tell.
Kane?
Yes.
Mr. Kane, the neighbors heard yelling from your apartment. Is there a problem?
It was me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me. I cut myself on some broken glass, and I freaked out a little. Fortunately, it wasn't a really big deal.
Would it be all right if I took a little look around your apartment?
Yes, of course.
Whatever. Go ahead.
I've taken care of all the evidence. So, it will be fine.
What happened to your wrist, sir?
I told you I had a stupid accident with some broken glass.
Holy cow. When you cut yourself, you go all the way, don't you?
Anyway, you'll find nothing suspicious and we'll be just fine. Just fine.
Thank you for your cooperation. Sorry to have bothered you, sir. You know how it is. With everything that's been going on, we prefer to be careful.
I understand.
Go on, Mr. Kane.
Alright. Well, that takes care of that. And I think that's going to be the end of episode 1. Real easy. Yeah, I didn't think they'd let me leave. I didn't even get the premonition yet, so that was a forced event. Hilariously. We do not actually want to read the newspaper. Because it talks about our murder. And that will depress us. Alright. So, thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Galvin, signing off.